Just play the damn thing.
You know, I've learned over the years that sometimes the smallest little thing can make the biggest difference in your guitar playing. And, you know, I'm specifically referring to, today anyway, specifically referring to guitar picks. Now, before I get too deep into talking about this product that I just discovered, if you wouldn't mind taking a quick second and hitting the subscribe button to this channel, because if you haven't subscribed to this channel, it would really help out a lot if you did. And if you hit the subscribe button and then you also hit the bell icon that's right next to it, that'll make sure that you get alerts of upcoming content as new videos are uploaded, which I upload videos all the time. And again, it would really help out if you were to support the channel in such a way. So thank you very, very much for your support. Let's get back to the topic at hand. You know, I've always been a Dunlop pick user, one variety or another. I think like a lot of people, I started out using the Dunlop Tortic picks. Then eventually I moved to the Dunlop Max grips, and I used those for years just because I really liked the grip on them. And, here recently, about the last 3 or 4 or 5 years, I moved over to the Dunlop Flow standard picks, which are these guys right here. And I really, really like them because they have they don't have quite as much grip as the Max grips do, unfortunately. But, they're a little bit more rigid material, and, and they still have a grip on them. But more importantly, they've got a sharper tip. And, that sharp tip, I found, as well as the shape, because it's kind of like an oversized Jazz 3 shape type of pick, kind of sort of between that and a standard Dunlop, standard like teardrop triangle shape. But the combination of those two, I discovered actually really made a big, big difference in my guitar playing, particularly my lead guitar playing, which I've always struggled with. So I try not to take that for granted, and and because of that, I'm still, I'm still gonna be, gonna be a user of these guys for, for some time, I'm sure. I've got dozens of them laying around already, but I did recently stumble across these. These are a brand called Pick Boy, which I've never heard of. These are made in Japan, and this particular variety is what they call their carbon nylon series. I wanted to leave the bag unopened so that you could see the package. In other words, as it would show up, should you decide to order some of these for yourself. But you might be able to see right there, the one that my finger is on. It also has a really, really sharp tip. And again, that sharp tip is kind of what I found makes a big, big difference in my playing. Similar to the Dunlop Flows. But, the overall size of the pick is a little bit smaller, and it looks like the grip is, might be just a little bit better. And those are all features that I personally look for when I'm selecting guitar picks. Both of these are 0.88 millimeter varieties, and I usually use either 0.88 or a 1 millimeter, one or the other. I very seldom go below or above either of those. So for me, it's 0.88 or 1 millimeter. Frankly, just depending on which one I happen to grab. But below that is too thin for me, and and anything higher than that is just it's too thick, too rigid, not enough give. So I wanted to share these with you simply because I'm going to try these out this week, and I plan to share them with you, share what I have found with you this coming Saturday on the live stream that you are absolutely all invited to come join. Live streams on this channel usually are Saturdays, roughly about 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Frankly, sometimes shit happens, and and I get delayed for one technological reason or another. But hey, I'm just a dumbass guitar player. I'm not a computer tech live stream guy. I'm lucky I can get the damn thing to work at all at the time. Also, this is not a sponsored video, just so that you're aware. This is I ordered these with my own money, and it's just something that I discovered that I thought you guys might have an interest in, and maybe later this week when we talk about it more, I'll have some good things to report. I anticipate having some good things to report. So in the meantime, keep your eye on the channel for more content coming real soon. Adios.